to be some satisfaction. There's going to have to be some satisfaction in it. Okay? And that's the way it's going to be in the eternities in eternity. I remember I saw one of Satan's agents, and I looked at him and I thought of how much I hated him. He was one of the men in black. You heard of the men in black? He was one of them. He was one of the men in black. And I thought how much I hated him. I felt a hatred, an unearthly hatred for him that I've never felt here. And the thought of him being destroyed one day in fire gave me a very, very good feeling. I felt really good about him being destroyed one day. So this is how it's going to be, y'all. It's not going to be, that we're not going to have the sadness or the misery that we have here when someone is lost. I mean, I hate to say that, but I think that's just the way it's going to be. I think though there are going to be some people we might think of that are lost. I'm not sure about this, that will bring some sadness to our hearts that they didn't make it. I believe. But I believe there are going to be some people, but we're just not going to be grieved over them, because they willingly rejected Christ and fought against him. Okay, so now listen, this is what I want to leave you with. How much the Bible said we shall be like him. We're going to judge angels just like Christ did. We're going to war just like he do. We're going to do all that stuff just like him, okay? The Bible said we shall be like him in 1 John 32. It also says that in Revelation 14, it says that Christ was coming back on a white horse, and there are going to be saints that's going to come back on a white horse also. Revelation 2 and 27, Revelation 12 and 5, Psalms 2, 8, 9 talks about Christ having a rod of iron, ruling the earth with a rod of iron. We are also going to rule the earth with a rod of iron also. I think that's in Revelation 2 and 7 for us. It talks about Christ having thrones, a throne. We will also have thrones. Read Matthew 19:28, Luke 22:30, Revelation 3:21, Revelation 20 and 4, Psalms 98 and 9. We will judge the nations. We will judge the nation. No, not Psalms 98 and 9. Okay. We will judge the nations. That's Luke 22:30, 1 Corinthians 6:2, John 5 and 22. And then Psalms 98 and 9. We will rule over cities. I saw cities in the millennial reign. Man, there were so many cities. There were like many, many cities. And these cities were so beautiful, man. These cities were made out of like jasper stones. Go Google jasper stones, carnelian stones, those kind of stones, those kind of onyx stones. And these stones had a very high glossy finish. But they were big, huge stones. I mean, big, huge stones that they made the buildings out of. And they were all many different colors, black, brown, many different shades of brown, many different shades of purple, many different shades of orange, red, green, many different shades. And they built these buildings out of these beautiful stones. And I would believe that I didn't see diamonds and rubies and pearl, but I believe that even these buildings with these beautiful mineral stones will also have diamond studs, ruby studs, emeralds in them as well. But these cities, I said, there was many, many cities, and these cities extended all the way out into outer space away from Earth. I don't know how he did that. I don't know how the Lord did that, but these cities was built out there in kind of like in outer space. And people had their own cities. And they were built out of these beautiful stones. Okay? It says you rule over cities, Luke 19 and 17, Daniel 17, 18, 27. Also, Christ, the Bible said Christ had many crowns. You will have crowns as well. Revelation 19:12, Revelation 4:10. You will also have a crown. You will get a crown of life, a crown of rejoicing, a crown of glory, an incorruptible crown, and a crown of righteousness. Okay? You will also have crowns, just like Christ. Okay, so we shall be like him. All right? He will judge the world. We're going to judge the world. He will judge men. We're going to judge men. We're going to have a rod. We're going to have thrones. We're going to have a white horse. We're going to have crowns. We're going to have cities. We're going to have things, just all that, just like he's got. Okay? And we will rule with him, the Bible said. We will rule with him. So anyway, I want to share with you some of the experiences God showed me of how we would judge men and angels. Okay? You would judge them however way you choose. Just whatever way you want to judge them, you know. If they do something, say something out of place. See, this is what it's going to be. When we first get here, people still going to be kind of wild. When Christ first get here, people still going to be wild. They're still going to be cursing. They're still going to be blaspheming his name. They're still going to be using his name in vain. So if you're around somebody and they use Jesus Christ's name as a curse word, you have the right to slap them in the mouth as hard as you can, if that's what you want to do. And tell them, don't use that name like that no more. You will not disrespect the crown. Who's the crown? You are the crown. You his crown. Okay? We will be like crowns in the hands of the Lord, the Bible said. Like precious gemstones. So if you around somebody, and if you're not even around, you may not even be around them. You might be 5-10 miles away from a person, but you can hear them live when they lie. So he might lie to his wife, or she might lie to her husband. You will hear them. See, the law is going to be enforced. The law is going to be enforced. Thou shalt not lie. So if you hear them lie, you can appear, because you're going to be the judge. You will be the judge of the earth. You will appear right in front of them after they lie. Well, it doesn't matter where they're at. They can be in their own home, in their own bedroom. You will appear right in front of them in their own bedroom. So, well, you can't be going in people's bedroom. You can go wherever you want. Okay? The earth will be yours. The meek shall inherit the earth. The earth will be yours. Okay? The police can do that now. He can come in your house and tell you what to do right now. You get the order from the court, right? So we'll be able to do that, being God's people. So you can hear somebody lie. If you 5, 10, 15, 20, 50 miles away, you hear them lie, you can appear right there in that house, slap him in his mouth, or whatever you want to do, and tell him don't lie ever again. Okay? This is the kind of thing, when I'm talking about judging, you judge people as you want, the way you want. Or you might not slap him in his mouth. You might just say, hey, all liars will have their part in the lake. Don't lie again. Or you might take him out somewhere and just make him work. I don't know, whatever you want to do. You will be the judge. Okay? People using God's name in vain, you punish them right on the spot. You can't use his name in vain anymore. All right? So we will be the judge. All right? This is what's coming. This is what's coming for the saints. Okay? And for the world. They will not disrespect the crown like they have been doing in the past. And they will not disrespect the Lord. Okay? The Bible said, whatsoever you do unto the least of these my brethren, you do it also unto me. So whatever they do in your presence, they do it in his presence. And that will not be tolerated anymore. Okay? So you will be like him. You will judge the world just like him. All right? Now, another thing, I'm going to add this in. I'm just going to throw this in. The Lord spoke to me the other day, about 2 days ago. He said there's coming a paradigm shift. A paradigm shift. And in other words, things are not going to be done the way it's normally done anymore. Things are not going to be done the way we expect them to be done. Even our system of beliefs, things the way we believe, things the way we thought things supposed to be, supposed to work out, things that we thought supposed to go this way or that way, all that's going to change. He said a paradigm shift is coming. Okay? All that's going to change. So you might be a college grad, you might be in college and saying, hey, you know what, I'm going to finish college, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to go do that, and I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. Wham, it all changed. Something in government changed, or something in our society change, or something in our culture change, or something in religion change, or something in your mind may change because of religion or because of some belief, and it might change the course of your whole life. Okay, this is what I mean by a paradigm shift. Okay, we're not going to think the way we have been thinking for the last 2-3 millennials, because of something is going to happen. It's going to change the way we're thinking. Okay, we're going to find out that there are other living beings that don't live on this planet, but live on other planets. Okay, we're going to find out that there is a God. Some people ain't sure and all that. Okay, we're going to find out a lot of things. It's going to change the way we think. It's going to change the way we do things, the way we got things set up. It's going to change a lot of things. We are headed for a paradigm shift. Okay. So, with that being said, I really enjoyed myself. I hope you guys do. I hope you guys did. But yeah, judging the saints, judging the world, and judging the angels, I hate the thought of that happening to people, but you know what? I want to be saved. Man, I want to be saved, man. And I want as many people to be saved as want to be saved, you know, that want to be saved. You know, so yeah, I thank you guys for listening to my videos. God is still speaking through visions and dreams. I hope you guys, I wish you all the best. I pray that you all stay with God and be obedient to his word, because we've been in the very last days. I do believe that Christ is going to return very soon. I do believe he will be here between now and 2036, 2035. But if he's not, stay with God anyway. Okay, because he could come for you in any minute, in a moment, and he could come for you in any minute, in an hour that you think not. Okay? All right. May the Lord be with you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord protect you all the days of your life.